We here at AbleWebsitePro.com know that time equals money. If you do not have time to watch or perform the following tutorial, you can always hire us to do it. If we do not start your job within one business day, then you get it at half the price. We hope the following tutorial is helpful to you. Please like and subscribe and comment below.
Everyone, Maximus here with Able Website Pro and EasyBlue.com. Today my client emailed me. He says, "Hey, listen, I got a problem," and you can see what his problem is here. So this is going to be a little bit of a lengthy tutorial, but basically what we're going to do is this is a WordPress site, and WordPress is just getting hacked like crazy. So I'm going to show you how to take care of this problem. Instead of going through every stupid little file and check for things in your cPanel or in your FTP, a way to do this that's going to be a little bit quicker for you, and that'll get you up and running a little bit faster. Okay, so first of all, we're going to log into our cPanel. We're going to go to the File Manager. Now, the important things that you want to keep in track of is the config file and the WP content file. Okay, so right here we're going to navigate to the public HTML because this is where everything is that's on the website. Now you could check your htaccess file and all that, but I'm going to show you how to just back up the important part of your website, and that would be your plugins, your themes. I'm holding the command line down. Your plugins, themes, and uploads, because the uploads is all where all your pictures are and stuff like that. Okay, so this other stuff, it's not important because we're going to do a fresh install. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, I'm showing you how to do this with cPanel, but at the same time, I'm going to show you how to do it with SSH, okay, because SSH is a nice, fast way to do it. So this could be a little bit of a lengthy tutorial, but you're going to get a lot of education. All right, we're going to compress it as a zip file. All right, in the meantime here, let me bring up my SSH here. Okay, now you notice that I was able to zip all of I zipped the plugins. And if you scroll down here, I should get the themes. There's uploads. Okay, there's all the upload folders. And then there's the themes. So I got all of my files here zipped up. Okay, so I go close. And if I, let's see, if I reload the page, I should be able to see the zip file down here, and I do, plugins. All right, let's go ahead and log in with the SSH right here, so I could show you how to do it, because sometimes, maybe you have problems getting in cPanel, or, SSH is sometimes a little bit quicker, depending on. So let's go into here. This is called terminal. All right, so if I hit LS, it'll give me the list of directory where I'm at, and you can see I have a backup here from the other day. So, but I'm going to navigate to this public underscore HTML. Be pretty much the same outlay as right here. So this goes CD public underscore HTML. And if I go LS, you can see that I have everything there. If I go CD, which is change directory, WP content, okay, and I go LS, you can see that here I have, all of the, this is the same folder that I am in my cPanel. A lot of people like the interface with the cPanel. Some people prefer the SSH, so that's why I'm doing both. Now, with this, in terminal, what you would do is you would zip up all these directories, probably one at a time. So you go zip and then -R, and then you would give it a name like themes.zip, right? And then the name of the folder, themes. Come on, you. Themes, okay? So that's how you would do that, and you hit enter, and then if you see how fast that was, a little bit faster than the thing. So now I got themes there. Now I'm going to go ahead and just leave it like that. Well, let me zip plugins. Let me do it one more time so you know. Start with zip. R means a directory. Okay, and let's go plugins, or yeah, plug ins. And now I'm going to put an extra S on the end of that, .zip. So I know that I did this with terminal because I don't want to name it the exact same thing the other one was. And then finally the directory, plugins. All right, so I just do that. And you see all these plugins are being zipped up. If I hit ls, you can see that I have them. Now if I come back over here to my cPanel and I reload it, you'll see that I have all these zip folders in there. Now I'm going to be deleting this folder, so I want to get it protected. So I want to move this up to my public underscore HTML. So I'm going to right click on this and hit move. I'm going to show you do it with terminal with the other two. Move. Now do you see this file path? I want to take this out and I just want to put it in public underscore HTML. And you'll see that file is now moved. So if we hit public underscore HTML, you can see that I got the plugins, which is the backup in there. Okay, so it's a little bit the same way with terminal here. Maybe I'll move the themes folder. So move mv themes.zip. Maybe I just want to move it up one, so it's just a period and a slash. Okay, it's just going to move it up one folder. All right. Move themes.zip. Sorry. It's 2 periods and a slash. Okay. So if we go like this, ls, you can see that we have plugins with the 2 s's in here. So move plugins.zip and then move it up one folder, // Okay, and then finally I'm going to go cd, change my directory up there. And I could see that I have the plugins and themes.zip. Okay, so my complete backup is in that plugins, but I was just showing you how you could do this also in terminal, just in case you ever had the need. And if we come back here and we reload this page in cPanel, you'll be able to see that, you know, we have plugins right here. Okay. All right. So the next thing that I would like to do is start deleting stuff. Now this headers, this is where probably a lot of the hacking has taken place, because we all know that WordPress doesn't have that. And yes, these are malicious files. Okay. Now how they got in here, no one knows. Possibly a plugin, possibly a theme. So let's go ahead and get rid of a lot of this stuff. Number one, we'll go ahead and remove this, because I know this is a bad boy here. All right, now all this stuff here is just garbage. So you could just get rid of all that. Error log, index, license. Now you don't want to get rid of your plugins or anything that we backed up. You get rid of all this stuff, so we could read it easier. Like I mentioned, we want to keep the WP config. You can actually hit Shift and then hit the last one. It highlights them all. Then hit Command. Here, let me just do this one more time. Click the first one, hit Shift, click the last one, and then the things that you want to keep. Hold your Command button down, your Control button down, and unclick everything that you want to keep. Okay, so we want to keep the htaccess, Google verification, plugins, and themes. Okay. Oh, and we want to definitely keep this config file. You don't want to lose that. That's your key to your database. All right. All right. So as far as the rest of them, looks good. So basically, what I'm going to do is delete it. All right. Bye-bye. Okay. Now, what happens is after this is deleted, you're not going to have a website. So I suppose you don't want me to end the lesson there, so I got to show you how to get the WordPress files back. All right, well, the easiest way to do this, now you could go to wordpress.org, okay, and download it and then re-upload it in your file manager right here where it says upload. You could download it here, but let me See how it says download WordPress 4.6.1. Now you could download that and upload that here, but I'm not going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how to do it in SSH. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to WordPress through SSH, and we are going to get a fresh install of WordPress. So we type in WGET for get, and then http://wordpress.org/latest latest.zip. Okay, and then put --no check certificate. Yes. Okay. All right. So what that did in a split second is that brought over a full copy of the latest zip file of WordPress. And if I refresh it here, reload it, you should be able to see latest.zip. Yes, right there. Okay. So one thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you how to do this in Terminal. Now you could just go right here, right click, and extract. See where it says extract? You can extract it here, and then you would have to move some stuff around. I'm going to show you what's going on here. So I'm going to go unzip latest .zip, just like that in Terminal. Okay, whenever I list the files now, you'll notice that we get this directory called WordPress over here. But we want all the files. In fact, let me go ahead and refresh. If I would right click here and extract, once I reload the page, you would see what it would look like. Okay, now do you see where it says WordPress here? If I open that up, you can see all the files and everything that you need for WordPress. Now, you don't need this config sample, because we have the config file, but we're going to leave that in there for now. We're going to go up one level to the public HTML, and I'm going to show you how to do this in Terminal. Now, if you were here in WordPress, just for the layman, you could click up here, hold your shift button down, right click here, and then you could right click and move all these folders to public HTML. That's pretty much a no-brainer. But how you would do that in Terminal is you would say move WordPress and then / with the asterisk sign, and then you want to move it up one folder. Okay, we're going to take everything that's in that WordPress directory, and then we're going to move it up to the public HTML with that little command right there. Now let me show you. Whenever we go back here, let me reload this. Now you can see all the files that are in there. And if we go to WordPress here, the WordPress directory, we could see that this directory is empty. There's nothing in there. So that being said, we need to remove the WordPress directory. So we type in rm space -r for directory, WordPress, and this removes the WordPress directory. Okay. Now the other thing that you can remove is the latest.zip because we don't need it anymore. Now you could obviously in cPanel right here and delete it if you want to, but we're going to go in the Terminal and we're just going to rm latest.zip. Okay, just like that, and that removes the latest. And if we reload this page, you'll see WordPress and this latest both disappear. Okay. The other way that you can do is type ls here, see the file directory, that they're gone. And you can see your other stuff. Okay, so now you want to start moving your stuff back. Okay, you want to move your stuff back to where it needs to be. All right, so this plugins.zip, I'll show you how to move this inside of cPanel here. So we're kind of going back and forth, so I can show you guys how to do both of them. So we want it to be in WP, so we put the / here. We want it to be in WP content, just like that. Content, okay? We want to move the folder because we have all of our uploads in there and everything. So if we go to WP content, we should be able to see that it's there. Now, two folders we don't need are plugin and themes because we already have them in the zip file, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and delete these right now. Like I said, you could do it in terminal as well. And what we're going to do is right click. I'll show you how to unzip or extract a file. And got to make sure that you're in WP Content. Okay, so it's inflating everything that we compressed earlier, okay? And then we got to reload the page. All right, there you go. Now, just to make sure that everything's there, double check your folders, make sure that you have your theme and the plugins that you're using, okay? Now, one of the vulnerabilities is that maybe if you got a lot of plugins like this, you might need to go through them and see which one has that back door to it, or even the theme, okay? So now, when you go to the website, you're still going to have this big red page. You're going to have to go to your Google Webmaster Tools or Google Search Console, and you're going to have to tell Google that you've been a good boy and that you've taken care of the hack, okay? And that's what you need to do. So what we're going to do is or ignore this warning. Okay, we're back into Healthy Old Goat, and you can see that he doesn't have that thing on. You can see his website is the way it's supposed to be.
Are you still having trouble? Well, you would not be the first. Remember that you can hire A1websitepro.com to teach you how to do it one-on-one. Just click the link in the description below to schedule an appointment. We will teach you how to do it on your own computer, virtually.